like to add another part to our Lines in D minor series. This is just a brief line I've transposed from the musical Offering by Johann Sebastian Bach. This is the Canon at the second. Just looking at the beginning lines, it's usually in C minor, and the lines usually are up in that register, but I found that it works nicely in the lower register too, to get some bass motion going. If you've not yet done so, I would please ask you to subscribe. If you like the content here, I try to post things like this most every day, sometimes several times a day, depending on how I'm feeling. Like, share, and leave a comment. That always helps. It's great to hear from you. And if you'd care to leave me a tip, that would be a nice surprise, and my PayPal information is there in the description below. So here's just a very brief section of line from the musical Offering. I've transposed it from C minor to D minor, but it's just to look at these positions and relationships on the board. So we're outlining a D minor triad, one octave, on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, from the 10th fret to the 13th fret to the 12th fret to the 12th fret, all the while hanging two chord tones, D and F, in the melody. So we get a bar, 10 and 10. I'm reaching out to 13th with my, I suppose you could reach out with little finger. I like third finger is fine. 13th fret while I'm sustaining that 10th fret note, D. Then middle finger and little finger is what I'm using, 12 and 13, an A and an F, going up to D, 12 and 13. So this has a lot of opportunities to take this kind of idea through the scale and try to work out other patterns that work, other melodic patterns that work. But here we're just going to do a few. And now these guys. So starting with this interval of C sharp to A, so it's like an A7 chord basically. 9th and 10th fret, I'm using the middle finger and little finger here. 9 and 10, C sharp and A, coming up to D, I'm hammering on. 10th fret of the 6th string. Then getting 7th fret E, half step up to F, 7th and 8th frets. So this is part of the musical Offering idea. 9 and 10, 10 and 10, 7 and 10, 8 and 10. Then the upper voice is going to ascend along with the bass to a little G minor chord. 10 and 11, G and B flat. We're going to descend this scale. 10, 8, 7, 10, and back to C sharp and A, 9 and 10. You can also get that here if we were centered around, say, here. So we could do the same D minor idea with a little bit of a tighter compass. So just the span of an octave, D and a D, 5 and 7. Walking up to F at the 8th fret of the 5th string. That's the minor third. Then we leap to the 5th in the bass. That's the 7th fret, along with the minor third on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. We add the D octave 7th fret of the 3rd string. Those are good to be aware of, that those are so 4 and 5, 5th and 1st strings, going up to the 5th fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then everybody rises 5 and 6. We're going to come back down 5 and 6, 3, 2, 5, and then coalescing back to A7, or the 5 chord, at the 4th and 5th frets. Give it to you here as well. 11 and 10 with the middle 2 fingers, 3rd and 2nd fingers, hammering onto the 12th fret of the 4th string, E, 9th fret, half step up to F, and then up to so we're going to go up to G and B flat 12 and 11 on the 3rd and 2nd strings, and back down the line. I don't have, it's a Fender, I don't have that D right there. Could maybe get it with a harmonic, but anyway. I hope you've liked that little bit of something in D minor for your day, another part to our series. Please check the playlists. I have all kinds of playlists, all kinds of topics. If you have a suggestion for something you'd like to see explored on these lessons, please do let me know. And I wish you, as always, a very, very good day.